Yes, my beautiful people who I am proud of, wonderful people. How are you today? I hope things are working well. Well, if things are working well, thank God. If things are not working well, also thank God. All right, so today we have come back again for a wonderful video, a wonderful information to our people there because you know our message what we can do to make ourselves to be joyful, joyous, happy in our marriage because marriage is a beautiful thing everybody is looking up to. Every reasonable person is looking up to what marriage, except for those who have by calling who want to be reverend sisters or reverend fathers. Otherwise, people are looking up towards being a married person. So I have a powerful message today for our intending ladies. For our ladies who are intending to marry. I have a powerful message for you today because there is always this misinformation out there by those feminists, gender equal activists or advocates trying to deceive ladies, making some ladies to be making mistake in their marriage. Please and please, if you are a lady and you are intending to marry, watch this video to an end. If you are a man, watch this video to an end so that you can see something to tell your younger sister, your sister that wants to marry, or whoever that wants to marry around you. If you are married already, also you have to learn a lot of things out of this video. Watch it to an end. Message to prepare our mind for marriage, especially our ladies. You see yourself as you are marrying, you are happy. Oh, I am getting married, or I have just got married. Thank God you are happy. If you are not careful, that initial joy you are enjoying, if you mismanage your marriage, it will turn to be a sad moment. In fact, it will turn to be a soured issue, soured marriage, and full of sadness. But if you handle your own marriage very well, it will be all happiness, all true. Listen and listen attentively. If you are intending to marry as a woman, if you have married already, there are a lot you have to get from this video. Number one, respect. This word, respect. Every man, be it an imbecile, a reverend father, a reverend pastor, a boy husband, elderly husband, so long as it is what called man who is marrying a wife, they don't joke with the word respect. They don't joke with the act respect. Bear it in your mind that you must, it is a must that you have to do what? Respect your husband. Don't say, what if my husband doesn't respect me? Or what if my husband doesn't respect himself? It doesn't concern you. There is another video that we have prepared and made for guys who are intending to marry. That a woman also deserves their respect. But for today, it is what? The man that deserves respect video that we are making. How do you respect your man? First, there will be something he will say, this is what you should do. Forget about your own opinion on that. Try and listen to him. Check if it is something you can do, something your health can carry. If it's something your health can carry, please do it for the sake of joy in your marriage. If you do it, forget about it. Your husband is going to be ready to shower you with everything you need. If you want to get a lot of things from your husband, the first thing you do is what? Give him that respect. Once you give him the respect, he will give you all the necessary love you deserve. There are exceptional cases, and there are those ones that we say, what about my husband who has not been respecting me, who has not been showing me love, not upon everything I have done to respect him, to be loyal to him, he still goes out to do anyhow, he still comes in here and beats me and all that thing. That is an extreme exceptional case. I'm talking about what? Normal circumstance. A real husband. Respect your husband. And how do you respect your husband? Whatever good he says, whatever good he deserves from you, he needs from you, please try and oblige to that. I'm not saying that if your husband tells you to go and steal your neighbor's fowl, that you should go and do it, my friend. That is not good. I said whatever good, that is not a good thing for you to do. Anything bad your husband tells you to do, don't just confront him. Try and bring it to him that, darling, this is not what the Bible says. This is not what the Quran says. This is not what my religion permits. He will understand. But if he forces you, of course, he can know how he can go about it. There are some people that he listens to that he can report the matter to, so that there will be peace. They will talk sense into his own head. So respect your husband. As you are intended to marry, know that your husband deserves that utmost respect from you. Again, you must support your husband in anything good he is trying to carry out, irrespective of the fact that you don't like that. There are certain projects husbands want to carry out because of future, or because of lack of, you've not, because of how advanced that thing could be, you might not understand the benefit of it. You may say that, oh, this is not relevant. Well, if you say it's not relevant, you have your rights. But it is incumbent on you that you support your husband to achieve that, so long as it is not something bad. For instance, maybe your husband wants to develop his own land somewhere else, and there is need for there be another capital project, maybe school fees of the children or whatsoever. He is the one making the money in the case of where husbands are the breadwinners. He knows how the money is coming and when the next money is coming. If he says, oh, this time around, there is need for us to start the foundation because of some reasons, it is expected of you to support him. If you see that he is not, his own view does not have much weight when it comes to achievements, you can still let him know that, this thing you're doing, can't we suspend it and do these immediate ones? Like school fees of our children. You want our children to be sent out of school? If he insists, do not let it be a quarrel. Do not let it be a source of quarrel. Saying that, for me, I am in support of paying the school fees of these children. But since you are my head, I don't have choice. Carry on with the project. But as for me, see my position. My dear, you are giving out the respect. But if you begin to drag with that, it is the only time, whenever you say, whatever you say, that's what happens. I don't have any opinion in this marriage. That is when you are looking for a trouble. Support him. Then, if that fails, you let him know that, darling, I told you. If he succeeds, you tell him that, oh, thank God I supported you. Can you see? That is respect. But you must make your position known. Don't just say, oh, yes, and you take it like that. Saying that For me, this is my own position. But since you have said it must be there, please, let's go with you. So there are certain times he will take some hard decisions that will be, you might think that it is injurious. You are expected to support him. So long as he is not changing his mind. But if you know that when you talk to him or you talk with him, he will change his mind, you can, bring it to him again and again and again without confronting him, just in a very good dialogue. Another thing, a mistake wives always make. You, listen to me, you, a lady that is intending to marry, you are intending to marry very soon. The mistake many wives are making, they see when their husbands try to help the husband's siblings or the husband's parents, they see it as a waste of economy. My dear, don't ever allow yourself to come in between your husband and his own family, between your husband and his own siblings, between your husband and his own parents, between your husband and his own friends. Please support your husband to help his siblings, support your husband to help his parents, support your husband to help his friends, because of tomorrow. Tomorrow is pregnant. You don't know what it will give birth to. That your husband, you think that, oh, he has everything now, can crumble for just one day. My dear, it took Job one day to lose everything he made in this world. His 10 children, all his wealth, just one day. So who is your husband that things he has made cannot crumble? And when he crumbles, who are the ones to help him? So do not be among those wives that will always stop their husbands from helping their friends, their siblings, and their parents. Let it not be a competition that, oh, you just gave your mother a certain amount last week. Why are you giving her again? What about my own mother? The day you begin to do that competition, that's the day you are sowing seed of discord in your family. Encourage your husband to also help your own husband, because help your own house, because your own house, your own family is his own in-laws. Encourage him, not a competition thing. For instance, maybe the roof of your house is falling apart. You can, so long as you know that your husband is capable of doing that, you can plead with him, discuss with him, see how he can come in. Your younger ones are having trouble with their school fees. You can bring it up to your husband, not on the basis of the fact that he is helping his own siblings, parents, that he must also help your own. If you do that, sorry, your husband may not likely help your own friends, your own family. So, as I'm saying it now, make sure you don't come in between your husband and his friends, your husband and his siblings, your husband and his parents. Allow him to help them the way he wishes to help them. So long as your own family is not going hungry, so long as your own children are not sent out of schools. Because sometimes we hear so many wives say, this money you are using to support your siblings, your family, we can still save them for the future of their children. Future of who? How do you know the future of your children will be like? We are talking about immediate needs. Maybe your husband's parents are in their need of money. You are talking about the future of your children. Please and please, our intending ladies that are intending to marry, please support your husbands to carry out some of the up projects. And if you see that that project is not worthwhile, define your position. Don't confront him. Just tell him that this is your position, you are not in support of it, then give him the necessary support. Not the one that you say, oh, it is time to do this. You're not telling that I won't do it because I'm not in support of it. Please don't do that. It will not bring joy to your family. That project will come and go. When it comes and goes, the family will continue to run normal. That's our own thing here. We support and preach patience. Patience allows you to let something go. And when something goes, life will continue. So thank you very much. If you have liked our video, subscribe to our channel, share it, and make sure that you drop your comments. Have a nice day and bye.